NBC4 News at 5 starts with breaking news.
And we do begin with breaking news. Robert Durst has tested positive for COVID-19. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Kathy Barrett.
And I'm Colleen Williams. Jonathan Gonzalez is off tonight. Now, just 2 days after being sentenced to life in prison, the New York real estate heir is now in a hospital and on a ventilator. Video shows him slumped down in a wheelchair during his sentencing on Thursday. His attorney said he was having trouble breathing then and speaking. Durst was sentenced to life in prison for killing his friend Susan Berman in L.A. more than 20 years ago.
And we also have new developments on a neighborhood shooting. This was the scene of breaking news last night at 11. Now, 3 teenagers are recovering after gunfire at a Halloween party. NBC4's Lauren Coronado live in Pico Rivera now with some new details. Lauren.
Yeah, scary situation for neighbors who watched the shooting happen right in front of them. Deputies tell me they're searching for the person responsible right now. Neighbors waking up to beer bottles, cups, and yellow crime tape. The aftermath of a Halloween party on Obregon Street in Pico Rivera Friday night.
We've had gang violence in the past, but I mean, everything's been calm. Everyone, leaves each other, and no one gets in trouble with anybody. So it's been calm until this point. Juan Magana grew up in this neighborhood. He says he got home a little after 11 o'clock when he saw teenagers coming from a party down the street fighting outside. I didn't think it was going to escalate that way. I mean, I thought it was going to just arguments and fighting and call it a night. But then he says he heard 4 to 5 gunshots. His community quickly turning into a crime scene. You did hear all the sirens and ambulance, firefighters, and the law enforcement. Dozens of people crowding around at least 3 wounded teenagers.
We just saw a bunch of people lay down on the floor saying that they got shot, and then people running, crying. Charlie Abarca says they showed up right after the shooting, unaware of what led up to the fight or who was hosting the party. It was like a costume party. They said it was about like 10. It was going to start, and yeah, it was like a house party or a block party. I don't know what it was. Honestly, I just got the flyer and we were just trying to show up to have a good time. Meanwhile, Magana hoping the injured teens make a full recovery and that this kind of violence doesn't happen in his community again. It's sad to see. I mean, they're young. These things shouldn't be happening. And I just spoke with the sheriff's deputy over the phone who tells me the only information they have about the suspect is that he's a male. They say that the search continues tonight. Reporting live, Lauren Coronado, NBC4 News.
Thank you, Lauren. Well, first the Giants, now the Braves. The LA Dodgers are 1 series away from making it to the World Series.
Dodger fans confident they will continue their winning streak in Atlanta. Our own Mario Solis is there ahead of the game for us tonight. Mario.
Colleen, Kathy, thank you. It got cold all of a sudden here in Atlanta. Big watch party behind me, stadium to my left. The stage is set for the start of the National League Championship Series here at Truist Park in just a few minutes. Dodger fans were on pins and needles waiting to hear who would start Game 1. Max Scherzer has been pushed back to tomorrow's Game 2. Right-hander Corey Knebel will be your starter tonight. So it'll be a bullpen game for the Blue. Here's Skipper on today's lineup.
I feel confident that we'll be able to prevent runs tonight using various